Feeling flush one recent Saturday afternoon at Victoria, I asked for a first-class train ticket to Brighton. "Why," said the ticket clerk, "there's hardly any difference." It was quite an effective guilt trip, coming only a few days after the Transport Secretary, Chris Grayling, had suggested first class had to be abolished to create more space on certain commuter routes. When agreeing future deals, he said, train companies would be told they can't start segregating, and some reduction in first-class provision may be required of whoever wins the Southeastern franchise next year. Grayling's remark bothered me. It seemed I was being outflanked in egalitarianism by a Tory. But then, I have always had a neurosis about railway class, owing to my father having been a fairly senior British Rail employee. As long as I was a dependent of his, I had a privileged ticket, permitting free first-class travel, and by contriving to remain in full-time education, I'm proud to say I managed to remain a dependent until I was 26. Through much of the 1970s and 80s, I savored first class in various reprehensible ways. Sometimes I wore a tie and a tweed jacket, affecting to be as prosperous as my traveling companions. At other times, I would go for iconoclasm, sprawling on a first-class seat in jeans and trainers, reading The Enemy and eating crisps. I would try to provoke pinstriped business types into saying, "Excuse me, young man, are you aware this is a first-class carriage?" "Yep," I'd say, cracking open a can of beer. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Transport Secretary Chris Grayling photographed Victoria Jones, PA. These days, I am usually to be found skulking in second, exiled, as it were, from my inheritance, and feeling resentful. Unless, of course, no second class is available, as on the Underground, say, or when using Chiltern trains, a company that has voluntarily adopted a one-class system.